All right. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for waiting here for a few minutes. We are here watching the quarterfinals of Montreal. The first semifinalist is set. That is Elena Rybakina, due to a retirement from her opponent, Marta Kostyuk. Kostyuk had a wrist injury that from the very beginning of the match was problematic. She took a timeout, a medical timeout in the after the third game, and she never, unfortunately, got back into the match. She tried to play as much as she could, getting to 2-1 in the second set, and was forced to retire there. So, first semifinalist is set. Elena Rybakina will play the winner of Victoria Mboko and Jessica Bouzas Maneiro. Let's get ready for this one. Who do you think is going to take this match? I know there's a lot of hype around Victoria Mboko. I will not pretend like I know a whole bunch about Victoria Mboko, but I'm excited to see what she's about, because I do know that Saturday, she defeated Coco Gauff, which is extremely impressive. Coco Gauff is, number 2 in the world. So that's a huge win for Mboko. And now she's almost about to turn 19 years old. She'll be 19 in just a couple of weeks. And she is playing for a spot in the semifinals of a Masters 1000 tournament. So, incredibly impressive. They will be getting on court here shortly. Checking on that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put up the score for the Popyrin Zverev match for you for a little while we wait. Philip. Hey, Philip, I think you've been here before, haven't you, Philip? Max, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Trusty Max. I think I may have seen you here before, Philip. Who do you think is going to win this match? Victoria Mboko or Jessica Bouzas? And I'm sure that when the match starts, my pronunciation may get corrected, but we'll see. We're looking at, number 85 in the world versus 51 in the world as far as singles ranking. 18 years old versus 22. So 2 young players. And playing Victoria Mboko, playing in front of her home crowd in Spain, which is, not in Spain, in Canada, which is, pretty awesome. Leylah Fernandez, of course, went out in her first match here. Shapovalov went out. So Mboko is the hope for the Canadians to continue to have, a player on court. This is your first time here, Philip? Well, hey, thanks for being here. Awesome to have you. Which player brought you here, Philip? Mboko or Bouzas? Now, I believe the previous match got off court around like 6:05, 6:10, something like that. And they said there'd be about a 30-minute pause in play. So they should be getting on court here within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Mboko for the win. Nice. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. If you're here for the first time checking out the stream, thank you for checking it out. You know, hop in the chat. You can talk to fellow tennis fanatics, or you can talk to me. I'm a tennis fanatic. We'll be starting here in just a little bit. I'm impressed what I've seen from Poprin as well. It's funny how some players they just have favorite tournaments, you know? Poprin won this tournament last year and doing well again here this year. But it's not like he's done well across all tournaments this year. So it seems to be like this tournament is something that he has a lot of confidence at. All right, still waiting on the stream to go live for the ladies. Should be getting on here in about 5-10 minutes. Philip, where are you from? And what's it like out there in Vegas, Max? Is it hot as hell like it is in Dallas? If you're just stopping in, we are waiting for the Mboko and Bouzas live match to go live. So I got the score up here for Zverev and Poprin. Zverev has looked good throughout this. Did anybody watch the? Changing my thought here. Did anybody watch the Andy Roddick podcast with Zverev on it this week? It was really good. Or no. It wasn't. No, sorry. It wasn't Andy Roddick. It was. It was nothing major. It was Isner and Sam Quarry and those guys. It was really good. It was Swiatek was on with Andy Roddick on Served. So you should check those podcasts out if you're a tennis fan and you like hearing from professionals and because they can get the players to open up in a way that you'll never see in a press conference. That layer of trust between players is It's just really interesting to watch. Check it out. Zverev talked about the fact that there's a little bit of buzz around the fact that Zverev, after Wimbledon, he took a little bit of time off, didn't play any tournaments until just now, this tournament. He was playing in Mallorca with Tony Nadal, kind of watching over, and had some dinners with Rafa. And he hinted at the fact that you won't see Tony Nadal won't be around much for Zverev this season, but Zverev did say that next year you will very possibly see Tony Nadal traveling a lot with Zverev. Potentially joining the team or becoming a coach. He didn't really say exactly what it was, but he did talk about the fact that Tony Nadal is slated to be spending a lot of time with Zverev, which was, interesting to hear. I didn't think it was really going to be real. I thought that maybe Zverev was, just going down there for a little one-on-one time, and it was going to be over pretty shortly, but proved wrong, potentially. We'll see what happens. A lot of time between now and 2026. A lot of people interested in this match, especially for Mboko, just being so young, having beaten Coco a few days ago. Turning 19 in a couple of weeks. That's crazy. Says that it should be starting now, but no live stream yet. Nothing live yet. If you're here checking out the channel for the first time, thank you. We are currently waiting the beginning of Mboko and Bouzas. The winner of this match will be playing Elena Rybakina in the semifinals. So a lot on the line here. All right. And it's live. We'll see if the players are walking out on court yet. Yep, they are on court right now. They're getting out there for the coin toss. We're ready. Who are you rooting for in this match? Are you rooting for Bouzas or Mboko? All right. So players are go for the coin toss and then a 5-minute warm up. See, I'm waiting for the coin toss here so I can tell you who's going to serve. And Bouzas decides to return first. So she is going to receive. Mboko will serve in the match first after the warm up. Bouzas. I'm pronouncing the name correctly. I've not watched her play before. Righty from Spain, 22 years old. So Mboko. Absolutely, Max. Yeah, I'm curious how this one will go. I'm not going to pretend like I'm super knowledgeable about either player. Um, so your guess is as good as mine. Woo. The commentators are talking a little bit about Mboko. She has this year she won 4 ITF tournaments in a row. That's a lot. Martina, hello, welcome. So neither player here has won a title before. So that's something that is on the line as well. They're both deep into they're fairly deep into a tournament that the draw is pretty wide open. Rebecca probably the strongest player left. And they're starting to warm up their serves a little bit. So we're about 2 minutes away from match time. Mboko will serve to begin the match. I'll be right back. Oh, told you I'd be right back. That's fast. Anthony, welcome back. Thank you for subscribing, Anthony. I don't know if you were here earlier when I thanked you, but stands are pretty packed. Not 100%, but you can bet if Mboko made it to the semis or the finals, the stands would be 100% packed because Mboko is the only Canadian they have left. all their players. FAA went out early, which is, oh, I have strong feelings about FAA and his drop from the top 10, but it's kind of old news. And then, of course, Shapovalov went down to Lerner Teen. Yep. And Leylah Fernandez also got knocked out in her first match here, which I think was in the second round. Which was surprising because she just won DC in, like, she dominated. All right. Mboko is getting back to serve, putting away the towel. Let's go. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Get ready. Mboko to serve. To the start of the match. First serve is a let. First serve to the forehand of Bouzas. And that's good for a point. Serve from Mboko to the backhand of Bouzas. And Mboko hits one in the net. $15-all. Serve. The forehand of Bouzas. Backhand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas again. Back to the forehand. Both players drawing each other around the court. Mboko loads one, tries to hit a big one, but it goes in the net. 15-30. Bouzas. Serve. Backhand of Bouzas goes out on the return. 30-all. The fans are going to be cheering over every point that Mboko wins. And she deserves it. Serve to the backhand of Bouzas. It's a short ball. Mboko gets up to it, but she decides to come back to the baseline. Bouzas has a bunch of open court to work with. And the Spaniard looking to silence the Canadian crowd here early. Bouzas does not want the Canadians to get behind their player too much early. Backhand from Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko in the ad side of the court. I feel like we got a good one on our hands. I feel like we got something here. They are already exchanging some pretty heavy shots. Mboko serves at deuce. Forehand of Bouzas. Forehand of Bouzas goes out. Advantage. Mboko. Serve. Down the tee. Return from Bouzas goes out. Mboko gets a hold. Mboko holds for the first game. Despite Bouzas coming out pretty aggressive. Hit a couple of winners in that first game. Bouzas to serve now. That was a quick changeover. I like that. They're ready to play. They're ready to get out on court. They want to play. I don't even think either player sat down. Serve. Bouzas. The forehand of Mboko. Forehand goes out. Forehand goes out. Serve. In the net. Second serve. The backhand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas. Another forehand from Bouzas to the forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas. She tries to unload on it to go down the line, but it goes in the net. Serve from Bouzas is good. She unloads on that one. She uncorks one down the line. 30-15. That was a strong shot. It looked like she was about to hit that ball a little bit late, but she got on top of it. Serve to Mboko to the backhand. Backhand from Bouzas. That goes in the net, though. 30 all. Serve down the line is good. Mboko gets the ball back. It's a high ball, and Bouzas overcooks it and hits it long. Mboko with a break point here. Break point. If she gets this break point, the Canadian crowd is going to go insane. Serve. The backhand of Mboko. That goes out. She just has to slice it and floats it long. Deuce. Hey, thank you, Anthony. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Forehand of Mboko. She's late to it. She's late to the ball and shanks it wide. I've got chills for this match right now. Serve to the forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko to the backhand of Bouzas. Bouzas hits a good backhand short ball from Mboko. Bouzas gets up there, puts it away on the forehand side. Puts it away. Both players hold to open the match. And they're not holding back right now. They are both looking to go straight at each other. Big difference of pace between the previous match. Previous match, Kostyuk was unable to compete. Too bad. It's sad from her, but way the road. All right. Mboko to serve. Forehand of Bouzas goes long. Hopefully, Kostyuk's able to heal up because she looked like she was in major pain throughout that match. Serve from Mboko. The fault. Second serve. To the backhand of Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko, back to the backhand of Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko, straight down the middle. Forehand to forehand. Mboko tries to unload one herself down the line, but that doesn't work. They are going for winners right now. This is wild. There is no little, 3-4 game, get into the match, warm up. No, we're going straight down the line. Fault from Mboko. Second serve is an ace? Second serve ace? It was. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. like 2 millimeters of that ball landed in. If a person was calling that ball, they would have called that out. But we have Hawkeye, and Hawkeye says the truth every time. Right? Serve from Mboko is a let. Second serve coming in. Second serve to the forehand of Bouzas, who hits it. Really good return. Down the line. We get to 30 all. 30 all. Serve to the forehand of Bouzas, who shanks it out. $40-30. 40-30. Serve. Backhand of Bouzas. That backhand goes out. Mboko holds again. 2-1. Plenty of people here. Who do you think is going to win this match? Mboko or Bouzas? If you're playing straight off of the odds, Bouzas is a big favorite. About 75% favorite, I believe. Chances to win. But that's why they play. They play to figure out who's going to win. If you like the commentary, you like the content that you're watching, please do consider giving the video a like. That is the only way that I know that I'm doing a good job. And players do decide to take a seat on this changeover. The first one, they did not take a seat. They just got up and they were ready to play. Thank you to whoever just gave the video a like. Appreciate that. All right. Bouzas to serve. To the forehand of Mboko. Forehand of Bouzas. Forehand to forehand here. Bouzas rips one down the line. She is in control of the point at the moment. Mboko still sticking with her. She swings, tries to put one down the line, but goes a little bit long. Hey, 2 more people liked the video, thank you. Good to know that I'm doing something right. Serve from Bouzas incoming. To the backhand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas. Mboko loops a backhand in. Oh, no, it goes a little out. Mboko sent up a moon ball, but presumably to get a little bit of time, but it doesn't work out. It goes a little long. Serve in the net. Man, both players are locked in right now. Oh, for the first game, I've never noticed that. For a first game in a set, I feel like I have seen players like take a seat or take a sip of water or something. I've watched tennis all my life, huh? You learned something new. All right, Mboko uncorks a forehand there and a backhand as well. She's in control of the point. Bouzas having to defend, but she gets back in the point and hits a winner. She gets back in the point. That was really good. That was really good. She played about 3 really good defensive shots in a row. I think I missed a point. She played 3 good defensive shots in a row and was able to make it happen. Okay. And Bouzas gets another game off of her serve there. 2-all. Still stands. Mirna, these players are here to play. That was my point. They're not slow. I mean, they're playing fast right now. Serve from Mboko goes out. Second serve to the forehand of Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas into the net. Serve. The backhand of Bouzas. That one goes down the line. Short ball for Bouzas. She follows it into the net. Volley. Nice. Puts away the volley. That's a good volley. Mboko hit a hard shot straight at the backhand. $15-all. Serve. Up the tee, but it's a fault. Second serve. Forehand of Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko. Goes a little wide. Mboko racking up a few errors on this. Would like to see her maybe slow down a little bit for herself. Serve from Mboko goes out. You don't want this match to get away from you too quickly. She catches a toss. Second serve. Backhand of Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand. Point playing down the middle. Mboko hits a backhand long. Hits a backhand long. Mboko facing 2 break points here. Bouzas hits the return on the serve out. 1 break point saved for Mboko. Serve. The forehand of... Ooh. Deuce. I mean, they're playing so fast. It is hard for me to actually keep up right now. But I'm doing my best. I'm trying. All right. Deuce. 2 break points erased. Mboko takes a little bit more time there to get ready to serve. Serve is a let. That's good for her. Second serve. The backhand of Bouzas goes in the net. Advantage Mboko. This would be very good for her. She's already faced 3 break points in the match. It'd be very big to save all of them. Let on the first serve. Second serve on the way. The backhand of Bouzas to the forehand of Mboko that goes in, but it's a short ball. She gets up to it, puts it away. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Bouzas hit kind of not the best return. It was a little bit of a mishit. And then Mboko mishit it as well short, and Bouzas got up there and finished it. Mboko serve down the tee. Bouzas can't return it. Ooh. Serve. It's a fault. Second serve. The backhand of Bouzas to the backhand of Mboko, who hits it in the net. She tries to go down the line. Wouldn't say that's completely necessary. You know, they're both going line for line, line for line. Serve. The backhand of Bouzas. That backhand goes out. Advantage Mboko. There's 3 backhand returns missed from Bouzas on the deuce side. Serve. Backhand of Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko. She goes down the line again and misses. No. Get the ball back. Get the ball back into play, please. Me sitting from my apartment, telling a professional what to do. Serve. To the forehand of Bouzas this time. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas. Backhand to backhand. How we get a big forehand from Bouzas. Takes control of the point a little bit. Mboko kind of on the back of her foot. But Bouzas hits it out with a backhand. She's looking up at the umpire. She wants to see the proof. There it is. That ball is out. All right. Serve from Mboko to the forehand of Bouzas. Body serve was really good. And Mboko holds. Woo! Oh, man. That was a stressful game. Max says, congrats on reaching. Oh, did I reach 70 subscribers? Awesome. Thank you to anyone that's in here that chose to subscribe. I couldn't explain to you why it's not popping up on the stream, but thank you. Sometimes there's a setting that people have on YouTube that keeps you a little more anonymous. Mirna says, I love a fast game. I played the game for fun over 40 years and hated when they were slow at changeover. Yeah. The only reason I'm saying that I would like to see Mboko slow down is because this is the first time she's been in this position. She's really young. And, you know, it would probably be good for her to play a little bit slower pace just so she doesn't get ahead of herself. But, again, what do I know? I'm just sitting here telling 18-year-old professionals how to play tennis. All right. They're going to play how they play. Headed back out on court. Bouzas to serve. The crowd is noisy out there. Serve from Bouzas to the forehand of Mboko that goes down the center of the court. Bouzas hits a backhand wide. Every point that Mboko wins, just applause erupting. Serve from Bouzas to the backhand of Mboko, who gets it back. Bouzas hits a big forehand, follows it up with a drop shot. Mboko at the net, but Bouzas hits it in the net. Whoops. Bouzas hits it in the net. Wasn't the best drop shot, but it wasn't bad. It didn't bounce much, but the drop shot landed a little too far in the court. Serve from Bouzas to forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko. Forehand to forehand here. Mboko takes it up the line. Gets a short backhand. Gets up there. Puts it her backhand down the line. And now Mboko has 3 break points. Oh my gosh. These are... They are ripping the ball at each other. Serve from Bouzas to the forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Mboko again. Backhand from Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko goes in the net. 1 break point saved for Bouzas. Wow, that crowd is loud. Serve is a fault. Serve is a fault. Second serve coming in. Forehand from Mboko in the net. In the net. 30. Serve from Bouzas goes to the backhand of Mboko. Starting a rally here. Big forehand from Bouzas. Cross court. Another one cross court. And another one cross court. 3 big. Come on. No. OBS. Pay attention. Serve. We can't have issues with OBS. We got a match going on. Bouzas gets a hold here. Three all. Mirna, when you play slow. Oh, the point started. I'll read it in a second. All right, Mboko. It's 15. I think you're saying something about momentum. When you play, momentum goes haywire. Are you calling me an older club player who needs his exercise? Hey, I'm only 30. Serve from Mboko in the net. Second serve. The forehand of Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko is good. Bouzas hits a lob ball. Mboko tries to go down the line. Misses a little wide. Sure. It wasn't at me. Okay, Mirna. Serve from Mboko in the net. Second serve. Second serve to forehand of Bouzas. And that goes long. Mboko. 40-15. Mboko serves. A fault. Second serve. Is that really short one? Short ball for her. She gets up there, puts it away. Game, Mboko. Evan. Oh, did I not have it to the server? Sorry, Irene. Thank you for pointing that out. But now it is Bouzas serve. My bad. Do we think Mboko can lose this? I don't know. What do y'all think? Is Mboko going to be able to close this out and win this match? Yes. Bouzas has a never-ending serve. Oh, you meant never mind about moving the ball. No. I got this scoreboard here, so every now and then I make mistakes. I'll leave the break point on or something like that. But it's better to have this scoreboard because most of the websites that I go on, They update before the live stream does. So I just keep this score here myself. All right. Mboko back to return. Serve is a fault from Bouzas. Second serve in the net. Double fault. Both players have had quite a few opportunities to break already. There's been 7 opportunities altogether, looks like, to break. So one of them is going to get it eventually. Serve. The forehand of Mboko. Starting a rally. Forehand from Bouzas. Forehand from Bouzas in the net next. Mboko with a little bit of light here. Mboko's got a little bit of light. But in the last service game, she was up 40 love. Or love 40. Ooh, nice backhand return from Mboko that goes short. She just has to stick her racket out there. And now she has 3 break points again. Mboko getting to love 40 in 2 back-to-back service games on from Bouzas. Let's see what she can do this time. Serve from Bouzas to the forehand of Mboko. Short ball. Bouzas gets up there, but she hits it in the net. That's a break for Mboko. And the fans are standing in their seats. Not standing in their seats. Sorry. They are standing up from their seats. And she's getting a standing ovation for the break of serve. The fans are standing in their seats. They're throwing beer all over the place. No. Serve from Mboko. Watch this, Irene. I switched it. Overhead from Mboko. Goes wide. Overhead. Serve from Mboko. Backhand of Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko to the forehand of Bouzas. Oh. Mboko not happy with herself after that shot. Hey, we got 49 viewers at the moment. That is the most that we've had on the channel. If you're here checking the channel out, my name's Cody. Thank you for watching. Let's get back to this match. Mboko serves. Forehand of Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko down the line, down the center is what I mean. Both kind of playing down the center of the court. Bouzas taking a few more chances. Moving Mboko around. Backhand from Bouzas is cross court. Forehand goes in the net, though, from Bouzas. All right. Bouzas had control of the point. Serve. The backhand of Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas again. Or Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko down the line. Slice backhand from Mboko in the net. Bouzas is hitting with a lot of pace right now. Actually, from the beginning of the match. She's been the one injecting a lot of pace in the ball. Mboko was hanging in there. But if I had to say who's playing the better tennis right now, I want to say Bouzas. And Bouzas gets a break here. Bouzas breaks back off of a double fault. Ooh. It's getting spicy. Players are taking a break. I need a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, players are headed back out on the court. Two back-to-back breaks of serve. Bouzas here to serve now. Serve. Forehand of Mboko. Another forehand from Mboko. That's a nice forehand. She gets a short backhand. She doesn't choose to follow it in the net. Back to the rally. Side to side. Bouzas hits a backhand out. Would like to see what happens if Mboko comes to the net a couple times. Serve from Bouzas. Double fault. Double fault. Oh, boy. Not good for her. Good for Mboko. Serve. The backhand of Mboko. Body blow. She hits a short ball, and Bouzas gets up to it quickly and puts it in the open court. Body serve from Bouzas, just crammed Mboko. She hits the ball short. Easy put away. Serve. Forehand of Mboko to the backhand of Mboko. Now down the line. She hits it down the line. And Mboko is right back with break point opportunities. Sorry, 2 set point opportunities right here. 2 set points for Mboko. Serve. The back forehand of Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas is big. Forehand from Bouzas goes wide. First opportunity that Mboko has. She breaks to take the first set 6-4. Woo! I would say that a lot of that those exchanges looked a lot more like Mboko weathering a storm because Bouzas is hitting the ball good and she's hitting the ball hard. But a little bit of consistency dropped off from Bouzas there. And Mboko is able to stay in there, be calm, even though she just, had double faulted a game away and ends up taking that first set that very easily could have gone the other way. In fact, if you were asking me, I thought that Mboko was about to get overpowered. Woo! What a first set. That is probably the most lively and energetic first set that I've seen since maybe maybe a Wimbledon match, one of the Wimbledon matches. Yeah, that was nice. Or I guess maybe since the last set of De Minaur and Falkina at DC, as probably that was a lively and intense set. This one was just from the moment they stepped on the court, just beating the brakes off the ball. All right. And they don't want to really take much of a break between sets either. They're right back out. Here we go. They are moving fast out here. Mboko to serve for the start of the second set. First serve is a let. Second serve. No, sorry. That was still a first serve, but it was a fault. Fault. Second serve. The backhand of Bouzas, who steps around it, hits it down the line, but it goes out. Serve from Mboko. The backhand of Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas again. Then goes long. Dirty love. Serve. The backhand of Bouzas again. She does the same shot. This time she gets it down the line. Same return that she went for last time. Run around backhand on a return. Fault from Mboko. Second serve. To the forehand of Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko, straight down the middle. Forehand from Bouzas. No, and forehand from Mboko goes wide. Yep. I feel like the shot quality from Bouzas is a little cleaner, a little stronger, but Mboko is sticking in there. Oh, damn. Hey, almost 80. Why aren't these popping up? Thank you for checking, Max. I was about to go check myself, but I'm focused on the match. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for subscribers. I'm here for tennis. But if you choose to subscribe, awesome. We're going to be here. We're going to go hard for Cincinnati. I haven't gone super hard. I've been working on, some other stuff. All right. Bouzas with a break point. Don't get distracted by other stuff. Serve. Double fault. Oh, boy. That's the two games that Mboko lost, if I remember correctly, right? The two games that Mboko has lost on her serve came on a double fault. Woo! But for whatever reason, it doesn't seem at the moment to me like this matters that much because she's also broken Bouzas twice. So she knows that she can break Bouzas, and she had 6 break points in the first set. And it is harder to hold serve on the WTA than it is the ATP. Serve from Bouzas down the center of the tee to the forehand of Bouzas. Backhand of Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas in the net. 15. Thank you to anyone who is subscribing, though. You're all legends. Serve from Bouzas is a fault. Second serve. The forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas. She just tries to rip one. It's out. See, Mboko right back in a good position. Mboko at 30 love. Serve. To the forehand of Mboko. She has to chop it back, but it can't get over the net. 15. 30. Serve. Forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas. Another forehand from Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko. Another backhand straight down the middle. Bouzas redirects it. Bouzas hits his short ball, but Mboko doesn't try to follow it in. Backhand from Mboko. She tries to rip it up the line. No good. No good. Hey, we have 51 current viewers. That's the most that we've had here before. Ooh, had it. 30 all. Serve from Bouzas is good. Mboko can't return it. Is Mboko having a letdown from beating golf? What do you mean, is she having a letdown? She won the first set. I'm not sure what you mean there, Steve. Serve from Bouzas is good on the tee. Little rally here. Oh, Mboko tries to rip it. That doesn't work. All right. Bouzas solidifies her break there. Gets up to love. Man, Mboko's already ready to serve. All right. Point Mboko. Serve. Short ball from Mboko. She throws up a lob as Bouzas comes. It's good. The lob is good. Bouzas returns with a lob, but that lob is long. The return lob from Bouzas is long. All right, 30. Serve from Mboko. The backhand of Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko again. Forehand from Bouzas in the net. This is a good game. Mboko lost 2 service games in a row. And now she's looking to hold, potentially at love. Serve. It's a fault. Second serve. The backhand of Bouzas to the forehand of Mboko, who rips it down the line, baby. Let's go. I love it. I love that they just keep going for these down the line shots. They're not trying to go cross court very much. Both of them are looking for winners at any possible opportunity, which, you know, can go one of two ways. She's been up a few times 40 love and couldn't close. Well, Bouzas is playing good tennis right now. Bouzas is, I mean, she very easily could have walked off with that first set. But, you know, couple mistakes here and there. The shot quality, Bouzas is, at least in that first set, was hitting that ball really clean and really hard. If they were doing that like IBM shot quality stuff or whatever, Bouzas would probably have a better shot quality, at least from my eye of watching that. It looked like Mboko weathered a storm more than she took that set, if that makes sense. But the scoreboard speaks for itself, you know? All right. They took a little bit of a break there. I appreciate that. Serve from Bouzas is a fault. Second serve is a double fault. Some double faults racking up here for Bouzas. 4 double faults for the match. Serve. Let. Serve. To the forehand of Mboko. Mboko goes to the backhand side twice in a row. Misses the second one. 15 all. Serve from Bouzas to the forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas down the line. Another big backhand from Bouzas down the line. Drop shot from Bouzas is... Ooh! Drop shot from Bouzas is good. Double bounce. $30-15. Serve. Down the tee. Mboko gets it back, and Bouzas hits one out. 30 all. See, I like the drop shot coming from Bouzas. She's not going anywhere. She's still thinking. Forehand from Mboko off a return. Another forehand from Mboko, but that goes wild. $40. 30. 40-30. Serve from Bouzas is a fault. Second serve. Second serve is a fault again. Double fault issues from Bouzas. No, Steve, I'm Texan. Oh, Roshman or Rockman. Sorry. They're playing so fast. I gotta get here and watch. Forehand winner from Bouzas. I'll acknowledge your subscriptions in a minute, but right now we got events happening on court, and that's the reason you're here. You're not here for me. You're here for tennis. That's the reason I'm here. Bouzas serves the forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko. Just straight up the middle of the court at the second. Backhand from Bouzas in the net. Woo-wee. These girls are playing outstanding right now. Serve from Bouzas in the net. Second serve. The forehand of Mboko. That's a good return. Forces Bouzas to move to get to a backhand, and she can't handle it. Break point Mboko. Break point Mboko. Serve in the net. Serve to the backhand of Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas is nice. It's to the cross court. Big forehand from Bouzas. Forehand into the forehand of Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas goes into the net. Mboko breaks. Oh, this is just a break battle right here. This is crazy. Woo! 2-2. Mboko showing a lot of fight here. That she gets broken twice in a row, comes back, wins one of her games to get back in a little bit of a flow, and breaks again. Serve from Mboko. Forehand of Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas is good. It gets there really fast, and Mboko can't get there quick enough. Serve from Mboko. The backhand. Nope, it's a fault. Steve. No, I'm from Texas. Serve from Mboko. Is good. Got backhands going on here. Forehand. Oh. Strong hitting from both. Side to side rally. Bouzas tries to unload down Mboko's backhand line, and it doesn't work. 15-all. Hey, Sasha. Yeah, we got a good group here. Mboko to serve to the backhand of Bouzas. Backhand from Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas again. Backhand from Bouzas. Just pounding those backhands. One pops off the net and goes wide. 30-15. Serve to the forehand of Bouzas. Oh, a wild forehand from Mboko. little bit of a wild forehand. Those are the moments where I was wishing that Mboko would slow down a little bit. Serve. Ace. Ace from Mboko. Second ace of the match. Her first ace came on a second serve that landed, about a millimeter in. Serve from Mboko. To the backhand of Bouzas, who hits it wide, or hits it long instead. All right. Mboko reaches her nose out in front again. Rockman, thank you for subscribing. Sil Gad, thank you for subscribing as well. Thank you all for being here. Rockman is from Montreal. I visited Montreal. I love Montreal. Probably one of my favorite cities that I've ever visited. Actually, it is one of my favorite cities that I've ever visited. My first favorite would be Sausalito. Sausalito, California. Me and Sasha Messer here ran a marathon in Sausalito. All right. Woo. I was in Montreal in November, and it snowed when we were there, and it was really cool. I like the big ring thing downtown. And I went to I went on a tour of old Montreal. Saw Notre Dame, and the conservatory. I don't remember what else. Irene, you're from Ontario. I just couldn't. I couldn't live in Montreal. It's too damn cold. Actually, I think I have something from Montreal here. All right. Serve from Bouzas to the forehand of Mboko to the forehand of Bouzas, but the forehand goes long. Mboko. Mboko gets the first point here. Serve from Bouzas is a fault. Second serve to the forehand of Mboko. Another forehand from Mboko. Forehand to forehand. Loopy ball from Bouzas. She finishes one. Woo! Whatever happens here, Mboko is not playing a pusher. Bouzas is hitting the ball cleanly. And she's going for lines. Bouzas. Nice return from Mboko down the center of the court. Big forehand from Mboko. A second one. Lob put up from Bouzas. That goes out. Two big back-to-back forehands from Mboko. And Bouzas hits it that far out. That freaking far out. And she can't do anything but just laugh. She just bends over and laughs. like squatting on the court like I did. I'm trying my best. It's good. It's good sportsmanship. She's not getting angry at missing a ball that she maybe feels like she should have got. Big forehand from Mboko. Second forehand goes out. 30 all. Hey, 59 total viewers at the moment. We're hitting records here today. We're going to have to watch all of Mboko matches. All Mboko matches. Serve from Bouzas. I've never watched Bouzas play, but I really like how she plays right now. Serve to the forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas goes a little wide. Mboko again with a break point. If you do like the content, please consider liking the video. And if you want to watch more, then subscribe if you want to. Mboko returns with a forehand. Hits another forehand. That forehand is just something else. Break for Mboko. She forces an error out of Bouzas' forehand. People are standing up, cheering. She can do no wrong in the eyes of her countrymen. Irene, are you hype? Rockman, are you hype? You got a good Canadian. Come on. FAA has done nothing in the past 18 months. Well, that's not necessarily true. He did win one tournament this year, I think. But overall, it's been a little disappointing. Serve from Mboko to the forehand of Bouzas. That forehand goes out. The wheels might be coming off for Bouzas. Serve from Mboko is a fault. Second serve. Forehand of Bouzas. She tries to go down the line, but it doesn't work. Oh, Rockman, you're going to the tournament tomorrow? That's awesome. Send us a postcard. Serve from Mboko is an ace. Let's go. Oh. Serve from Mboko to forehand of Bouzas. Forehand from Mboko. Backhand from Mboko now to the backhand of Bouzas, who hits it in the net. Hits that one in the net. Mboko is a game away from a semifinal with Elena Rybakina. Number 10 in the world, I believe, right now. Rybakina is. Going to watch Keys. Awesome. Maddie Keys. Yeah, Diallo is doing great. Diallo disappointed in our men this year. Yeah. I love Shapovalov. I think he's really fun to watch. But unfortunately, he just I actually watched him in my hometown. Or I guess not my hometown, but where I live. In Dallas, Texas. Shapovalov. But just inconsistent. All right. Bouzas deciding she wants a little more of a break right now. She really does need to collect herself. The errors piled up in this set, had some double faults that gave her an issue. And now she has an uphill battle if she is going to get into this set. Yeah, Chapo is a lot of fun. After this match, we are going to watch Karen Hachanov and Mickelson. So I'll have to open up a new stream for that. But if you're enjoying the content and you love tennis, please do come watch Karen Hachanov and Mickelson play for a spot in the semifinals. Serve from Bouzas to the forehand of Mboko. In the net. In the net. Serve from Bouzas. Is a fault. Second serve. The backhand of Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas in the net. 15 all. Serve. Fault. Second serve. The forehand of Mboko. Forehand from Bouzas. Off the net. It's an easy shot for Mboko to put away. Pops off the net. Sits up there. Easy. Macaroons. Yep. Bouzas serves. The fault. Second serve. Forehand of Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas in the net. 2 match points for Mboko. 2 match points. Wow-wee. Wow. Serve. The forehand of Mboko. Backhand from Bouzas is out. It's out. It continues for Mboko in Montreal, her home tournament. Not a bad match from Bouzas. Bouzas had great shots throughout the match. She took it to Mboko. In the end, it was errors from Bouzas that gave the match to Mboko. Not gay. I don't. Errors from Bouzas made that match an issue for her. That's what I mean. Obviously, nothing is given. Every bit of this is earned from Mboko. Wowee. I think the Canadians are going to celebrate tonight. Thank you for being here, for watching. New career high of viewers, 66. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are a lot of fun. We will definitely be back to watch Mboko against Elena Rybakina on Wednesday. The stands are sure to be very packed for that match on Wednesday. And yeah, it's going to be intense. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm going to be here for Karen Hachanov and Alex Mickelson. Crazy. Mboko will turn 19 in about 2 weeks. And here she is in the semifinal of a Masters 1000 tournament. Absolutely insane. Now she's hitting balls into the stands. Hopefully she signed to those things first. That'd be shitty to get one of those balls back. It's not even signed, you know? Then people just have to believe you. And then what if your dog got a hold of the ball? That would suck. All right. That is the story. Let's see what's going on over here on the men's side. Poprin and Zverev are entering a third set. I'm going to jump over to this match here in about 5 minutes. Thank you for watching. Good night. Or no, not good night. Come on over. Watch this one.